Hi guys, welcome to Lenny's Life. Today's video is going to be on the thermostat that I have for Lenny's enclosure. It's called the Microclimate Evo Lite and it's down here. I can't pull it out to show you because it's attached, but I will do my best to show you everything on here. And before I get into that, you have to buy the bracket separately if you want to mount it on the side of the enclosure on the outside, but for me I'm going to have it on the inside. I've left it on the floor for now because I haven't had the time, but when I do get the time it will actually still be mounted in the cupboard, but I'm going to mount it on the inside on the wall just to clear up a bit of space so that I can actually put stuff down in the cupboard. So it's quite a nice little black box. They come in various colours. You don't always have to get black. I like black, so that's what I got. It's going to be in the cupboard hidden away, so I don't feel the need in getting a flashy purple or a flashy green colour, but you can get them in different colours. It is totally touch sensitive. Voila. Okay, so if I talk you through the front screen and then I will show you how you go about changing all of this. So top left is the time, top right is the name of the thermostat. And the reason it has this name isn't because it's more personal to your reptile. Obviously I've personalised mine, Lenny's home, but it's so that if you've got multiple vivariums and these are mounted to the outside, you know which vivarium this is talking about. So underneath that you've got the degrees. You can also change this to Fahrenheit. I have it in degrees because I don't use Fahrenheit at all and I wouldn't know what that meant. So if you click that, it also can give you a graph of how well your heat mat's performing, and when the temperature dropped, because it got to 100%, it shut off. The temperature dropped really quickly, and so it had to then work overdrive to try and get it back up to 32 degrees. So the reason it's like this at the moment is because it's winter here, and it's not hot in my home. I do have the heating on, but it's just not warm enough to actually sustain this on its own with the air temperature in my home. So you have a set point, which is what you've actually set the temperature at. You then have a status, which tells you how hard your thermostat is working towards your heat mat. So my heat mat is actually on at the moment. That tells me that it's on and it's working a little bit. If it was at 100%, it will then shut off and it will drop to 0% status, and then you'll see this move down because it's winter. In the summer, obviously this is mainly at 0, and then that just tells you that it's working basically. And then you've got this padlock. Now this is great because it's touchscreen. It stops you from changing stuff, so you can't accidentally change the temperature of your thermostat. You have to hold this down and open it to lock it, hold it down to open it. But to lock it, it's just a simple push, okay? So it is a purposeful opening in order to change something. So if I go to the set point first, so set point basically, if I zoom a bit further in, it tells you what the time is still, what the thermostat is called, and it has setup. So you've got day and night setup. Now you might decide that you just want one temperature for the whole day. You can do that. You don't have to have a night temperature. You can have just a day temperature. But I've got it set so that I have two various temperatures. You can set it up to have different temperatures. If I go into setup, there you go. You can have it on pulse output. You can have it on different types of output. So if I change it, look, pulse, dimming, on or off, I've got it on pulse. Timing, day, night, so if I click that, then it tells me, have I got it on multi, have I got it on constant, have I got it on day and night? Yes, I have it on day and night. Control type, heating, cooling, fixed. I have it on heating because I'm using it for a heat mat. So you can use this for various different things you could attach it to. So if I just click OK and go down to here, at 6 o'clock in the morning I have it coming on, and I have it rise to 32 degrees. At night, I have it at 8 o'clock and I have it drop to 26. In the summer, this is different. In the winter, I change it because it's far too cold in the home for me to have it lower than this. So in the summer, I normally drop that to 30 and I drop that to 22 because I know that my home will be able to sustain that temperature, so I don't have to worry that the enclosure is going to get too cold. But if you do worry about that, if you go into status, you have something called alerts. And I have an alert set, so if it goes below 22, in the low part, it sets off an alarm. And at the high alert temperature, I've got it set at 36. That's for the winter. In the summer, I will change this because obviously in the summer, I do drop it to 22 because I know my home is warmer than that and I don't want the alert to go off of the night time or during the day. So, still got the time, still got the thermostat name. If I wanted to change the thermostat name, I would click thermostat name. This is the title. You would literally backspace, and type in a different name, whatever one you wanted. And then you'd hit OK. Time is for top left. You can change the time. Display. So in here, this is where you can decide what you want to do. Units can be degrees or Fahrenheit. Inverted display is if you wanted to turn this whole display upside down, and it's so that if you wanted to mount it with these at the top rather than at the bottom, so you can actually turn the whole screen upside down. You've got sleep, so this is because it's touch screen. I have it set for a minute because I literally touch it to find out what the temperature is every time I walk past the enclosure. It's just for me to take a quick peek. But you can set it to have it on all the time, and you can set it on for like 10 minutes. So there's different times. Look, if I click through them, you got 10 minutes, you got an hour, you never, so it stays on all the time, or a minute. So I've got it on a minute because that just benefits me. It's more economical for me to do it that way. I don't need it on all the time. And then you've got text. So you can actually change the colour of your writing depending on which one pops out best for you. I like green and black, that I can really read it easily, especially from a distance. So that's what I've gone for, but you can choose any colour. You've got pink, purple, blue, green, yellow and white. I can also change the colour of the border to exactly the same. So if I wanted to change the border colour, I could. That would be easily done. You just click on the one you want and press OK and it changes it. Okay, so then I've got charts. So charts basically says, how often do you want me, as in this thermostat, to record the data? So I've done an hour's data so that I can see on here how my thermostat has performed for the last hour by clicking this. Okay, that will give me the last hour's worth of data. If I wanted more than that, I could go into charts and I could click 24 hours or an hour. I've got an hour. I don't need a 24-hour report. That doesn't bother me at all. And then you've got the reset. I've already showed you alerts button, which obviously can be changed when it gets warmer, as long as you remember. And that's basically it, guys. So, as I say, hit that, it then locks, and then no one can change the settings that you've put in by accident. If you've got any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comments. If there's anything I didn't quite answer, then please feel free to ask me anything you want about the Evo Lite, and I'll be happy to answer it. I'll put a link in the comments below to the Evo Lite Microclimate website, so that you can have a look at different ones and prices, etc. And that will take you straight to this particular one. And And yeah, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please do. And if you want to see the videos as and when I upload them, then please click that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.